This time I'll call the meeting to order. We're gonna not say the pledge today, just get started. So Heidi, I'll let you start.
Okay. First thing is to just approve the end of year claims. And there is quite a few that came up at the end of the year. Our rate studies, the water repairs. So there is several large ones in there. One that I want to make you aware of, we did receive a sewer lien payment from Noble County, but Noble County deposited that to our general account. So with your approval, we're going to put that into the sewer account, and that's included in the claims as well.
Okay, so I can do a double motion on that. We approve the claims and transfer the money between accounts.
A second. Any questions? Seeing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
And then the next thing, we have the ordinance 25-12-29-1, the approval of the ordinance for wage and salaries for 2026. It will be effective retroactive to December 22nd, so that our first pay period of the year is covered in there
We need to sign that.
after you approve it.
Okay.
Okay. I move we approve the ordinance 2025-12-29-1, the salary ordinance.
I'll second it. Any questions, discussion? Seeing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Yeah.
We might as well sign it right now.
So you have to sign it, we're all signing it.
Huh?
Is that just your signature?
No.
No, the ordinance is always all the council members that are present.
Is there 2 pages to sign too?
I don't believe so on that one.
This is the top one.
Oh, there's
Oh,
2
there
pages.
is too. I just looked at that too.
There you go. Oh, we have something.
Here's a paper clip I probably went on.
There you go.
Thank you. All right, the next thing we have, Progressive has denied the claim for the accident where the gentleman hit the hydrant. I did reach out to Lou Zabona, and he said, do we reach out to the family first to see if they want to make good, or do we just go through our insurance? He said you can reach out to the family, but more than likely you just need to go through the town's insurance, and then that way the insurance company will take care of, but he was not covered.
White? Oh, that's why they denied it then?
It just said he was not on the policy. So
Okay, but the
Because-
car would be covered.
the
That's a
car
liability.
should be covered, but Progressive is not covering it because they said the driver of the car was not covered. So yeah,
When does that ever apply?
they're covering probably the car for the family.
Yeah.
But they're not gonna cover our claim because of who was driving it when it hit. So you two discuss and decide, do you want us to even reach out to the family, or should we just submit a claim to Selective through Lou and let them deal with it?
Yeah. Let them deal with it. We got enough stuff.
I mean, it would be a nice thing to do, but I don't think it'd be productive to.
Correct, it'd be,
Waste of time.
Yeah, their time, our time.
And then this way, then our insurance company can decide what they're going to cover, and then they have the people to go after the
Sure.
people that need to pay it.
Yeah.
So cost-wise, that's probably the best thing. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Expensive.
So, all right. The next one we have is Lassus will be shut down completely January 12th through January 26th. They sent me this email. They said a full shutdown of all fueling stations. And I was thinking, what do we do? Because we don't have an account anywhere else. And who would be a good place to get an account at? For the police department, 3 out of 4, Kendallville is not a bad option. Ralphie's in Kendallville, Dustin's in Kendallville. And I had talked to a couple people. Casey's is corporate. We could probably get an account at Casey's if you guys approve me to do that.
Is that okay with you?
It'd be okay, but I mean, it won't benefit. We've been in Kendallville because we have to take the work.
But
Yeah,
we
it's
don't.
not that far. It's only a couple weeks.
Yeah, it's only,
Yeah.
and it said it
We only
could
go
be.
through the tank about every other week, so we can fill them up probably one time and be okay.
Yeah. Yeah, and it said it could be finished sooner than that, but they will have. I was more concerned about the police
Yeah.
than I was the
Yeah.
town trucks. So
So-
Nate's coming from Albion, so he's close to
Right.
Kendallville. Rinkenberger and Ashton are over that way as well. Joe's in Avila. Avila has a Lassus still, so he can still use Lassus in Avila, but then the other ones are covered there. So I was trying to think of a corporate place that would have an account. Unless you want me to, I don't know if the people that own in Rome City,
So our cards are good at any BP.
it's not BP, it's
Lassus,
Lassus.
yeah.
And there's no Lassus except the closest one is Ligonier and Avila
Okay.
as of here, and then Fort
Yeah.
Wayne. So yeah, your cards would still be good to
Right.
be used at those, but those are kind of even
Yeah.
more out of the way.
If you only had to fill it one time, it might be worth driving to the village just to save the other, I would say.
Or Ligonier is Ligonier
Ligonier's
closer
far
than Avila.
He lives in Kendallville.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Be good for the vehicles to have a little road time on them
Yeah.
anyway.
Do you want
Exercise.
to just then, instead of going ahead and setting up another account, just have them go
I see
to
if we could
Avila?
get by without it.
What about the police?
Well, they're going to a villa. They go to a villa. Joe's in a villa.
Nate's
doing
in
Kendall.
Albion, so I guess just
Yeah, he
come
could go
Yeah.
backtrack a little bit.
It wouldn't be far out of the way.
He lives out there off of 8.
Yeah.
They'll just
Less
have
than
to
10 miles.
go that way in the morning,
He
probably.
goes that way to Fort Wayne a lot anyhow.
Yeah. Well, and they go to Noble County for the
Meetings.
prosecutors' meetings.
Yeah.
There'll be opportunity to make it work.
Okay, well, just tell them you have to go to Albion or Avila.
It closes the 12th, so
It says the 12th.
we'll just make sure everybody fills up the 11th.
Okay. Yeah, make sure that, yeah. Can you make sure all the utility guys do? Okay. They said they will update me if they think that they're going to be getting done sooner, but I do appreciate the fact that they let me know
Absolutely.
because I asked them.
Mhm. So this is for tank maintenance or something? Did they say?
Their diesel has been leaking, so it's for
Oh.
diesel repair. That's why they've been out of diesel for quite a while.
Oh, okay.
And they were trying to figure out how to fix it without shutting down everything. But apparently they decided it would just be easier to shut down.
That might they might be digging in the dirt.
Mhm.
That's like pretty cheap. Okay.
Okay, so the next thing that we have is the a lease and warranty agreement from Zenner. Zenner is the business that does our meters. And apparently, we've never signed this, we've never paid it, and they recently caught it. And this is what Tiffany uses if there's a problem or she needs to do that. And so we need to, this one I believe would be signed by Dean, but we need this approved and signed, and they probably are going to backbill us for last year as well, hopefully.
What does that cost?
It's on the very last page, and that's a per year cost. And I actually think that is not a bad cost for the program because her support is really good.
Especially since
There.
they've been honoring it without official signatures. It is $1,800
Yeah.
for a year.
And then she
That's a
can
good
call
support.
them, like if they can't get a meter to work or different. And then we also have, oh my gosh, the salesman. What is his name? Do you know his
Matt.
name?
Matt,
Matt's not associated with Zenner.
no?
Come to find out. Yeah, Tiffany was surprised by that. I want to say Dan, but it's not Dan.
Doesn't matter. We don't know him either.
Right.
So we can throw
So-
any name out.
We need approval for this, and then I need to email it back to them so we can continue to use their service since that is what all of our meters are.
Okay. Well, I move we approve signing the lease and warranty agreement and paying the cost from before of $1,800 and some dollars.
I'll second. Any further questions or discussion? Seeing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. So I can sign this for you right now?
Yes.
No, I'm not putting an address on here. I'll let you put that in.
Okay. And then they'll sign it and send it back to us.
I'm not dating it either. Okay?
Okay.
Pretty good, Dean. Way to go.
Did we vote to approve that?
Yes.
Okay. The next thing, we have the reimbursement agreement with Mr. Yoder, which he has already signed to reimburse the town for legal costs that we pay Beers Mallers for work on the annexation. He signed it, so if you are happy with the reimbursement agreement, we will have Dean sign that, and then we will start billing him after we pay Beers Mallers, and then he will
Okay.
reimburse us.
Okay. Well,
This is the easiest way to do that.
absolutely. Yeah, I think it's very slick. Okay, I move we approve the reimbursement agreement with Paul Yoder Investments for costs for the annexation.
I'll second it. Any further questions, discussion? Seeing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Which one do you want me to sign? This one?
For both.
No, that's your copy, this is the copy that's signed.
I was wondering where that was. How that was gonna work.
You haven't got any?
Oh.
I thought.
Oh, wait, nope, I got the draft one here, sorry. There we go.
Boy, the nuances of bureaucracy. The art is finding your way through it, not understanding it.
Days of 29th.
Correct. A lot of agreements here at the end of the year.
Yeah.
Okay, and next we have the professional services agreement between the town and VS Engineering as our engineering consultant. And John did send this over and Kurt has reviewed it and said it looks good. So if you are happy with that, then that is another one we just need.
Okay, I move we approve the professional services agreement with VS Engineering.
Second it. Any further questions or discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye, motion carries. You want me to sign this one?
Yeah, you can sign that one, it's fine.
What was for Dustin?
And then we have the employer wage schedule for Dustin once he starts his apprenticeship to become a water operator. I sent what his starting pay will be, and Alliance sent back the wage schedule, and that is based upon the same as what we did for Wes, the same amounts. So if you are good with those amounts, we need that approved and signed.
Okay.
And then that's the official, yeah.
I move we approve the employer wage schedule for Dustin Hamilton.
Second. Any questions, discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye, motion carries.
That is all for our agreements. I do have 2 concerns that have been brought up to the town. One is, and I'm not sure if this is town business, we need to involve ourselves or not involve ourselves, so I'm just going to let you know. The first one is there is some concerns about the apartment building that's being refurbished at the corner of County Line and State Road 9. When that is done, where parking will be.
Right.
Usually when we're permitting, the only thing that we're concerned about is our utilities. So, is this something that we think the town should be involved in or not involved in? Is that between the landlord and his tenants in the future?
Some part of the government entity should be involved because that's a safety issue. Parking, access, people getting to vehicles, the congestion that'll form, because you can't string people up and down the road every day for parking. And it impacts snow removal. It could be a real headache. So some discussion has to be made with those folks as how they're going to deal with that. And if they can't, then I don't know what our course of action is then.
They have not come in to do a permit yet, so this might be a little bit premature. As far as the town is concerned, until they come in.
Actually, if they go too far down the road and spend a lot of money on that place and then find out that they can't use it, I think that would open us up to a liability. Just me talking out loud.
Right.
I don't think it's good to let people do a development that's going to be an obvious issue with the state, local, everybody else at a lot of levels, utility-wise, road maintenance-wise. We don't know if the building's viable even. I heard it was condemned. It's been sitting empty for a long time, so.
Well, that would be between the person, the town wouldn't be involved in that. That would be between the person and the building department.
Right. But a concern should be raised, I think. That's
think
my
it'd be
opinion.
worth pursuing to find out where they plan on parking. Should they rent a lot behind the church?
I don't know if that'd be,
Yeah, people that own it.
yeah. You don't have adjacent access to it. You could get an agreement with the
That's
post
Tim
office.
Ballard's nephew, that Halls. He said that he was talking to the church people and also talking to the bank about seeing about rents.
Right,
That's all I said on that, yeah.
yeah.
He tried to buy the house right behind it off of
Jordan.
Jordan. He said he wouldn't sell it to him. Yeah.
So I don't even know how to start
So
with
do
that.
you not approve a permit with that?
I don't know where should go
Yeah.
on that. That's probably just
I mean,
lawyer
we
money.
can, look, when you gave the permits to Tiffany and I, we said if there was anything that we had questions about, we would bring them before the council. So when they do come in to get their permit, we can just let them know when our next board meeting is, and then you can talk to them about your
Right.
concerns. Like, that's all we can do on our end is
But, well,
leave that
I think we could request that they address the parking issues. And
in that, but yeah, we might need some advice on this one.
I think so.
Because we're concerned with utilities. Technically, in Indiana, I don't even think a landlord is required to provide you parking. That's up to you when you rent the place, what's between you and the landlord. So is that between the town and,
In our case,
yeah.
it is an impact if they're gonna be parking on the streets.
Mhm.
I think it's a
Right.
legitimate concern.
Yeah,
I don't care if it's private or public or whatever, people, if you're buying a place, you have to have parking. I don't see how you could ever extract that from it.
in that. So that's
I don't know
that's
what it
what
was-
I
what was-
was looking for, guidance on what you want us to do when they come in for the permit.
Right.
And what I'm suggesting is that we just let them know when the next board meeting is, and they will have to come before the board to get approval for their
Right.
permit.
Right.
And then
That's a
it'll
good
be
idea.
up to you gentlemen to decide.
The
But-
other thing we ought to see if we can find out, talking to people is, that was a set of apartments before, what was the parking arrangement then?
I lived up there when I was first married.
You didn't have a car then, probably, huh?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, you did?
Dad had the tavern, I parked over behind there.
Oh, yeah, right.
And then
Be interested to see where that goes.
yeah, the last thing is there is some concerns about the trucks tearing up the streets on Railroad and Vine. They are still using that as their entrance, as opposed to their new entrance. So, what do you want to do in that situation?
I would say let's put up some signs with no trucks allowed, for one, and an ordinance for it. Because they have a special entrance for those guys specifically made for it.
Right.
I think talking to John was, it's the shipping people that aren't getting it straight. They give them directions what to do and they follow their own. They follow a GPS route. And so.
Did you talk to him about it?
I have not, because it's up to you gentlemen to,
That's what I talked to John about before, and that's what he said was they just do whatever they want.
well, there's a gate that they can shut that entrance off before we do a whole nother ordinance, and that costs, because ordinances aren't cheap.
They aren't the only ones who use that gate. Olson uses.
But they have the entrance for both of them off the
They
county
could.
line, don't they?
They could.
So I don't
Wonderful.
know if what you gentlemen want to do, if somebody
I would
The
like to see him
council-
close the gate and see how that works for a while. Get those other people used to coming that way and then they'll come that way.
do one of you want to go talk to them or designate someone to go
I
talk to
can go
them
talk to John.
about shutting the gate, because don't have the funds to repair the roads right now, and we have
Get his
A
opinion
concern.
anyhow.
Yeah, and I don't really know what it'll be, but I really think we ought to look at,
putting the
looking
sign.
at truck traffic too.
I feel like can't we just get a sign and put that up?
It'd be a regular street sign, yeah. The problem is, if they're following a GPS, by the time they see that sign, they're already committed to that turn.
Right.
So
Well, he could notify all these suppliers too that they
Yeah.
need to come up there.
and
Well, they got computers now, everything can go that way.
okay, well, I'll go and talk to him. I need to talk to him about something else anyway, so. We'll see what John says. I know he's not satisfied with how they're behaving either, because they have to make special accommodations because they pull in the wrong way. They still can't make a turn. There's some really long trailers coming to that
They
place.
should be able to post a sign themselves right at their entrance.
Yeah, but by the time they're already there,
Yeah.
that's they're committed.
Yeah.
Well, if we put a traffic sign
Talk to him
up,
and see what he's got to say.
We may need to talk to the state about if they have any ideas too.
What's the state got to do with it?
Well, because you want to let them know before they make the turn, so it'd be on the state road.
that is everything that I have.
Very good. Heidi. That was
We
very
got a
smart.
letter from the prosecutor here that Jordan got his thing delayed till February now, so. Yeah, it was plea bargain and then he backed out of that, so
It was for which one, Ken?
Kenny,
Oh,
I see he's got a channel dug all the way to the creek now down behind his house. Delayed till February the 9th.
okay.
Are we
Huh?
adjourned?
Yeah, meeting's adjourned. You want this letter, don't you?
Yeah, just for the dates,
I tell
because
you what.
Nate hasn't seen it yet.
People talk about how dumb those folks are and everything, but they're actually quite smart if they can figure out how to do all this stuff with lawyers and things like that.
Well, he's changed lawyers a half dozen
That's how you
times.
do it. Yeah. And you'd think that the DA and those guys would say, okay, enough is enough. You know?
Every time he gets close, his fires lawyering and
Yep. And then they start all over again.
We didn't even ask you, did you have anything?
I know.
Okay.
I'm surprised they didn't sell the property, down there behind the building.
Problem is, where are they going to go?
It's condemned. I mean, it's terrible.
Oh.
I believe Scott's living over there now
Oh, yeah.
because his place burned.
Okay.
Remember that last fall, and he hasn't rebuilt anything.
I thought he still lived out there.
Oh, is he living out there
Well,
in a
he's
different
jealous.
building?
There's all sorts of trailers, I guess. Someone told me he's got parked of people living in
Yeah.
trailers out there.
He probably is still living out there.
I don't know where he'll live. I don't think he minds too much because I heard tenants tell me that he has livestock running in and out of his house, so goats and stuff like that. Jeez. Wow.
So, and this is just off the record, which obviously, hopefully, make sure that did stop.
Unplug it.
Unplay. No, it
Uh-huh.
is.
Oh my God, shut it down.